all along. I think about this quote that someone once said to me that like overnight success takes 10 years. And I thought like, oh my gosh, who has 10 years to start making money? Like we need to start making money in 10 minutes. Like 10 years, are you kidding me? And the reality is too often we give up too quickly. We give up too quickly on social media. Everyone says I need to be online, but I'm on Twitter and nothing's happening. I'm on Facebook and I don't see any results. Or I keep going to these events and nothing's happening. And so the reality is it's consistent steps, consistent hustle that's going to bring you the success that you're looking for. I want to just tell you just one thing, because we're at an event of so many people, and I want you to think about all that you have available to you today. There's so much here for you, so many amazing women, so many incredible speakers, but you will only get something out of this if you really put yourself out there. If you're the one who puts yourself out there to ask a lot of questions, to listen to what people have to say, to share information about you and your events. Too often we worry about someone stealing our idea, and I would tell you, worry less about someone stealing your idea and more about people listening to you and what your business is all about, and you listening to them. When I would attend events all the time, I sort of had this moment where I said to myself, like, gosh, I keep going to all these things, I'm investing a lot of time and money, and I don't feel like I'm getting anything out of them. Like, what's wrong with this picture? And what I realized was that I always brought somebody with me to an event, and I would always have them with me, and we would frankly stand in a corner and we would talk about everybody instead of talk to everybody. And so, of course I wasn't getting anything out of these events. So I started going to events alone. And I told myself I couldn't leave the event until I introduced myself to at least 3 new people. And once I did, I was off the hook, I could leave. So I would go to these events, introduce myself to people, probably did this 5 or 6 times at different events, and thought like, great, you did your 3, you're out of here. Until finally, one day I sort of caught this like glimpse of myself in a mirror leaving an event, and I realized like, you are a fraud. And what I realized, and I had to admit to myself, was the 3 people always fell into the same category who I introduced myself to. Every single time, those 3 people at events were always waiters. And if they weren't waiters, they were security guards. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not getting anything out of this because I'm not talking to the people who registered to participate like I did. So I still talk to all the waiters and security guards because they really know what's going on, but 3 people who registered to attend like I did. I have to like be really specific with myself. And once I started doing that, a whole new world opened. A new nugget of something, a new contact, new resource, new client, new something that I never would have gotten had I not chosen to put myself out there. So I hope that in your time here today, you put yourself out there. You put yourself out there to 3 new people every half hour that you're here. And you tally up, wow, oh my gosh, I met all these people. And don't just hand out your business cards. Collect the cards of the people that you're really interested in. Make sure that you are in control about then the follow-up. You're not waiting for somebody potentially to come back to you. My son Jake tells me these jokes all the time, and one of my favorite jokes of his is 3 birds were sitting on a ledge, and 1 bird decided to fly away, so how many birds were left? And I'm always like, 2, of course, and he said very proudly, no mom, 3 birds, because 1 only decided to fly away, but didn't actually do it. And I know that you all have lots of good ideas, lots of great decisions, lots of great dreams, but the magic happens when you're willing to put yourself out there and take action. It only comes from the doing, not just from the dreaming and the deciding. And so if there's anything that I can ever help you to do to make your goals a reality, I hope that you'll contact me. You're all welcome to email me anytime, Tory@sparkandhustle.com. I'm happy to talk to you, to answer your questions, to help you, because my mission today is as strong as it is when I started my business 12 years ago, which is really to help women to have greater purpose and profit in their careers. So I hope you have a really, really phenomenal day. Thanks for having me here.